Arthur, commiserations on the defeat. Last game of the season. I'll ask you first up, did you make of your side's performance across the 90?
Just weren't better in the key moments, especially in the box, in both boxes, and that's the difference in the game today. So, we started off extremely well. We hit the post early on, had a certain amount of control without creating enough quality chances. Know that they're going to be really dangerous on the counter attack, which is their strength. Defend really poorly the first goal in the corner.
Recording in progress.
Box. Come out in the second half, it's 1-0. We get a chance in the 6-yard box, which unfortunately Becca misses. And then before long after that, it goes to 2-0, and that's going to be very difficult after it goes to 2-0 after the week we've had, which is 3 games in 6 days.
Sorry, Joey, we lost you again, but we got the question through. You want to continue?
Yeah, I'll just ask the questions and I'll get you to send me through the audio, mate, because I'm barely hearing anything. So, Arthur, I'll just ask you, what's next now? You've got the Australia Cup playoff. How do you approach that?
Look, the same as always. Obviously it's been a difficult week in terms of the matches we've played, but also the issues we've had, obviously, with a lot of players not feeling too well in the squad. So try to get as good a recovery as possible over the next 48 hours and get back on the track and prepare for that game.
Recording in progress.
Have you finished it? Sorry, the internet's terrible, so I'll just ask the next one and get the audio. In terms of your playing squad, there's been a lot of chatter about players potentially coming and going. Do you expect to have every member of your squad available for the Australia Cup playoff?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're contracted up until the end of June, so the commitment is to finish the season, and when the season finishes, obviously, there'll be turnover like all clubs, but at the moment, everyone's available because they're contracted, and we want to put out our best team and get a result and make sure we're in that cup next season.
Yep, next one, Joey.
Cool. And just last from him, any injuries or concerns coming out of?
I think you said injuries or concerns going into the next game. Not sure yet. Haven't been enough time after the game to assess where everyone's at, and obviously, like I said, there's been some challenges over the last 10 days. With some virus going through the team as well. So hopefully everyone pulls up well.
James. James, anything to add?
Yes, mate. We can't hear any of the answers, but I'll ask a couple of questions if that's okay.
Yep.
Just again tonight, both goals were possibly avoidable. One, Jason Cummings left open in the box, the other on transition. Is that where most of the focus will be heading into what will be obviously a cup tie in this qualifier?
Yeah, like I mentioned it earlier, which was about, the difference was the quality in both boxes. And they were better than us in the boxes, both defensively and attacking. And that's the difference in the game today.
Another one on Becca Mickeltats had a couple of good chances tonight, a couple that he might bury, other not.
That's gone, mate.
Sorry, the internet's playing up here. It's non-stop. Sorry, James, if you just want to ask that one again.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Becca had a couple of good chances tonight that maybe on another night he would have scored. Yep. I'm just hopeful Arthur, obviously it doesn't detract from what he's done this year. Can you give us a bit of a appraisal on his season? And obviously it's a launch pad for him for next year.
No, of course it doesn't take away from what he's brought to the club this season. He's been outstanding, and I'm sure he's going to be disappointed tonight, and he is, obviously, but the main thing is that, you know, overall over the course of the season, he's been a very, very good performer for this organisation and this club, and I think he can get a lot better as well as we progress into next season.
James, do you want to ask the next one? James, anything else to add?
Yeah, mate, one last one, and then I'll let you go because we can't hear you. Just on this week, obviously with the illnesses, is it a matter of getting everyone fresh and fit and feeling well and getting their spirits up, given the season didn't finish where you wanted it to in terms of the top 6? Is that the battle this week, mental more than physical?
Look, I mean, the season overall, it's going to be disappointing regardless, like I said, because you want to be a lot higher up the table. But I also mentioned that we didn't walk into a job where we took on a team that finished 3rd or 2nd this season, and you know, we have certain resources to get it quickly up to the top. So in fairness, you know, there's a lot of things that we want to improve on, and it's going to take that little bit of time, which this off-season we need to use correctly to make sure that, you know, we're not in this position come 12 months from now, which we won't be. And at the moment, obviously, the group just wants to make sure that they can finish the season correctly, which is, you know, the last game of the season is not tonight. The last game is possibly on Thursday, and that's what we'll be aiming for.